Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. Okay, so here we are today, episode 31. And last episode we had just got set up the petrochem for the heavy oil and got titanium finally. And I have some more titanium that I did off camera or crafted off camera for any EV machines that we'll probably make very soon. And yeah, so today though, I wanted to get back to coal gas. And let's see, if we distill it, we get the coal tar, right? And then we distill it again. We're going to get all of these other things like, well, mainly hydrogen sulfide is what I'm after, because that again can be turned into sulfuric acid. So having a lot of that is a good thing. And depending on where we are, liquid nether air. It would also be good. Oh wait, we can't get that right now. Okay. Well, let's wait till we have more power, because I don't want to stretch our system too much right now. Now we are using 100 buckets of nether air there, and we're getting, looks like coal gas. Yeah, so we get more coal gas and a lot of monoxide. But yeah, okay, so I got some things ready to go. But we're also going to want to set up another pyro oven, which I also have coils handily made, ready to go. I have casings, I have hatches. I'll just grab all of them because I'm going to be using more. Let's see. Foot bus, we're going to need an out. We're going to need an in. Do I have any hatches? We are going to need, I believe, an out. Yes, of course I'm out. Of course, an out. There we go. And an input. And I don't think I'm missing anything. I'll grab a muffler just in case. I don't remember if the pyro ovens need a muffler. They do. Okay. So once that gets cooked up, we'll go and make the pyro oven. Although, let's see. Let's go and make the oh, you know what? I'm gonna need output hatches anyway. So I'm gonna need more of these. Actually, before I do that, coal gas. If we distill coal gas or coal tar, then yeah, okay, everything will be LV hatches. Okay, so let me do this. Let me pause here. Let me get all the hatches and such made up, and then we'll go from there. Back in a few. Okie dokie. I think we have enough for the time being. Of course, I could be mistaken heavily, but let's just see where we are. Okay, so the controller has to be in the middle. So middle, boop. And then we're gonna need our buses here, or hatches. Let's see, input, output, right? Output, input, input. Okay. And nope, not that. Where did I put the coils? Ah. So okay. Doesn't seem to matter where the muffler hatch goes. Excuse me. I didn't grab it. I told you. I always miss something. Muffler. Okay. I know I'm probably going to need more blocks for the distillation tower, but we'll get there in a minute. Okay, so we'll do that there. Actually, yeah. Okay. Where did I put the energy hatch on this one? I want to keep things mostly uniform. Okay, on the sides. So boop, boop, and then boop. So I'll put that there. Ah, not you. I thought I had the casings in my hand. There we go. And unless I'm missing anything, that should be it. Where's the maintenance? Okay, should be good now, right? All right, okay. So, boop, boop, and boop, 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 boop. Hello? I should probably use the GregTech wrench. Okay, so that's good there. We're gonna need these. We're gonna put that there, there. So for this, we're going to be using logs. I figure it would be better overall, considering we're going to be needing coal for a lot more things too. But down the road, I might find it better to use coal instead. If, say, we were to be having our sifter setup in place. By that, I mean, down the road, I will be making a more realized sifting setup that will process a lot of different things together. And maybe sooner, maybe later, we'll see what happens. But anyway. So now we need to figure out where... Right there. Okay, so we will need to go grab energetic wire. Okay, and I know I have a 4 amp somewhere. It's probably, oh, right there. I was like, I know I probably grabbed it, but I wasn't sure. Okay, so boop, boop, and get the cutters out here. And boop. Okay, so now on the input bus over here, we're going to say, okay, log. Actually, we do this. Wood. No. Coal gas. No, coal. Ah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Logs. So we're going to need a 20 circuit. And spruce log. That's in there. Now for the hatch. I don't know if it's this steam that I have on source or the other steam. We'll have to see, unless I'm using... Okay, no, that's nitrogen gas, and that's a different thing entirely. Okay, we'll just see what happens. I know there's 2 different steams I have in my system, and one of them is probably hooked up to a heater, or is from a heater. So we'll just see how it pans out. Okay, so it's probably depositing everything, so we don't need to worry too much about anything. So the coal gas, we're going to take that and we're going to put it into a distill tower. And then we're going to get things like carbon dioxide, ammonia. We're probably going to be needing this at some point. And ethyl benzene, which is always good to have more of. With the coal tar, we'll be getting phenol, durine, naphthalene, hydrogen sulfide, and the creosote. Now, I don't remember what naphthalene will be used for. Well, I guess this is one thing. We're going to be needing this eventually. Probably sooner than later. I don't know. Durine. I don't know. It might be a new thing for me, but there's probably something we'll need it for. Okay, so let's get over to the distillation tower room. I took a brain fart there for a second, and thankfully I have a tower in here, or a terminal in here. So let me get rid of some crap. So I do have a distill tower there. So we're probably going to put this right here. We're going to give it a gap. And so that should be the middle. And then output bus. Okay, so for the coal gas, we need 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Input hatch. What did I put these before? Okay, in the front looks like. And I don't have, oh wait, I do. Ah, come on. Okie dokie. Oh, we did forget one thing. The maintenance hatch, which I need another one of. And let's see, I have more of this. I need another 4 amp. No, I don't. Right there. Okay, so we're waiting for that to cook up. So all of this is for PolyTetrafluoroethylene, I believe. We need Tetrafluoroethylene, which means we need Chloroform and Hydroflouric. And oh wait, this might be a separate thing. We do still need this, but also need sulfuric acid. So this is more for the sulfuric acid right now, really. But for the PolyTetrafluoroethylene, I think we can knock this out today. We just need the fluorine, hydrogen, and then chlorine, methane. And we get some hydrochloric acid there too. And then oxygen, and we get the PolyTetrafluoroethylene. Now this is going to be used for basically making the large chemical reactor, among other things. We are going to need extra large chemical reactor. Huh? Interesting. So for large chemical reactor, yeah, so you can see here there's pipes that we're going to need, so probably want to get the ingots. But there are some casings too that we'll need made out of PTFE, so there's that as well. Okay, so get rid of that. Put you down and bada boom. Okay. So let's get down to business here. Let's see, where's the... Ew. Now, this isn't going to be pretty, but whatever. I'm going to need cables. Okay. So, conduit. Let's see, get rid of that. We're going to need tanks and buses. I had these pre-made. Get rid of that. Okay, so I'm gonna cross over like that. I'll fix that later if I feel like doing it. If it bothers me or whatever. Okay, so where are you tanks? Cool, they all orientated properly. And we're gonna need an interface for that. Okay. So let's see how I can make sense of this. So we'll do boop, 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 boop. And I need more cable. I'm not going to connect the cable to the outputs right away to avoid that incident last time where one of the tanks pulled out fluid, or one of the system pulled out fluid from one of the tanks, which was benzene, to be fair. But, you know, I want to be safe. Never hurts to be safe. Okay, so down here, I'm going to need another face for the... Am I going to need more cable too? Goodness. I should probably just keep a whole stack on me or something at all times. Cable, and then... Okay, yeah, I have the face right here. Boop. Boop, and boop. Okay, so here... I want to make sure that it's coal gas. Yes. Okay. That should be cooking. There we go. Coal tar, ammonia. Oh, crap, I forgot I connected it. Okay, well, good. Saved it at least. Okay, so we have coal tar, ammonia, ethyl benzene, and carbon dioxide. So now, let me go ahead and do the same thing for the other tower, where we're going to be processing the coal tar into these 5 things. Okay, back in a few. Alrighty. So we have both towers now set up, and they're processing the coal gas and coal tar. And you can see in this one here, the sulfide is being emptied out because it's being used to make hydrogen or sulfuric acid. So yeah, let's go back over to the machine room and see if we can't catch that in action. And also see about getting into the PolyTetrafluoroethylene. So if I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere here. Yes, so it's coming into here. It's coming up here, making the sulfuric acid. Oh, you know what? Wait. Oh yeah, so it's making sulfuric acid, but it's also making the bisulfate, which is going into here and becoming sodium persulfate. So yeah, let's go back to the terminal here. Sulfuric. So we got about 15 buckets. Okay, so chlorine gas, good, we have some. So with the chlorine gas, we're going to want to chemically react that with methane. And we'll get hydrochloric and we'll get chloroform. Now, I don't suppose we have those already in cells. Okay, we do have the hydrochloric acid, so I'll grab 1 for the chloroform. That chloroform. Okay. All right, so we're going to want to take some reactors that I had made ahead of time. Well, I had made faces, but because I had been making other things, they were used up. Real quick before I actually take a pause and come back, I want to cover the ender air. The ender air, we're actually going to centrifuge for the time being. We cannot vacuum freeze and distill it just yet. But what we're going to do, like I said, is centrifuge it in an HV, and we'll get nitrogen dioxide and deuterium. Now, the dioxide is going to be used to make nitric acid. So this is another thing that I need to get up and going for nitrobenzene. So if we take, let's see, nitration mixture, I believe it's called. So the nitration mixture is made from nitric acid and sulfuric acid. So that's kind of why we need more of the sulfuric acid. So with the benzene, or with the nitration mixture, we take distilled water and the benzene, and we get the nitrobenzene and some sulfuric acid back. This is going to last a lot longer in our turbines. Like, I believe it's a whole 1.5 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. So that will be good to get. Okay, so let me pause here. Wait, actually, before I do that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make sure I have something. Sorry, my brain just kind of farted there. Nitric. No, see, what am I doing? I'm working on the methane, the PolyTetrafluoroethylene. Okay. So the chlorine, we'll get the chloroform here, and then we need the hydrofluoric. And then one more step after that, and we'll get the PolyTetrafluoroethylene. The hydrofluoric is just fluorine and hydrogen, and we should have a good deal of fluorine. I've been making sure to process things like mica, and I know there's other like biotite, other stuff like that. Very soon we'll be able to get deep slate generation, so we won't have to go mining all the time, and that'll be running constantly. Okay, so back in a few, and we'll get PolyTetrafluoroethylene banged out before the episode ends. Back in a few. Hey everybody, we are back. Okay, so I think I have everything that I'm going to need for the next few steps, so let's get right to it. Okay, so we're going to take a regulator, pop that baby on there, come over here, and we're going to say import, and we're going to need a filter. So we're going to need chlorine gas, methane. We're going to keep exact, and the numbers that we're going to need are 6:1 chlorine. So we're going to mouse wheel up on the chlorine. Sorry, I had to... Okay. So methane. Oh, right. Chlorine. And I may as well... Well, I guess that... Actually, you know what? Let me do it like this. Multiples of 2. Okay, so with that... Oh, wait a minute. 1. Did I... Oh, you know what? I think I know what I messed up. There we go. Okay, so with that, we need a circuitry of 1. Not that. 1. Okay, so there's hydrochloric acid and the chloroform. And I should have put the chloroform cell away. Let's see what happens here. Oh, right, we need to... Okay, good to go. All right, so now with the chloroform in play, we're going to need hydrofluoric, but we also need this whole process in HV1, which I have an HV reactor on me. So the hydrofluoric, we're going to need, we can do any reactor, that's good. Hydrogen and fluorine. So really quick, let me just do this. And I will probably tweak these numbers and settings later. Chloroform. Okay, so over here, we're going to need another regulator. Gonna come here, import, keep exact. And I put all the filters in the other thing again, didn't I? Wait. Yeah, there we go. Did it again. Okay. Import. Okay, so hydrogen. Oh, plasma. Hydrogen gas. And fluorine. And that is a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay. Fluorine. Hydrogen. And there we go. Off to the races. Hydrofluoric acid. Now, I don't think I've put this in a cell yet. But that being said, I'm going to put cable on this as well. Hydrofluoric. Just in case. Or actually, you know what? I don't think it would matter if I did it like this. Oh wait, do I have hydrofluoric in my system? I just might. Yeah, okay, I guess I do. Don't I... Wait. Hold on, where's the... Oh, look at that. I have it auto-craftable. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were working on. We need to knock these out quickly because we're running low on time. And I needed another vibrant wire. Oh wait, I have some right here. There we go. So we're going to need a chemical reactor right there. We're going to need a regulator. We're going to put that down. Put that there. And boop. Okay, so... Chloroform, right, if I'm not mistaken. Chloroform, 2 parts to 4 parts hydrofluoric. Okay, keep exact, import, hydrofluoric. I always spell that wrong. Okay, so with that in the machine, we need... Oh, we don't have... Oh, PolyTetra. There we go. So that should be processing it rather slowly, actually. So with this, it's going to be making more hydrochloric and tetrafluoroethylene. Now, I know I made cells for that, so let me just eject it out the side. And that reminds me. Okay, this should be good now. I don't know if that needs it. Okay. Anyway. We might have already made a batch of the tetrafluoroethylene, but let me double check here. Okay, cool. So, one more time, we're going to put a reactor right here. Okay, so tetrafluoroethylene, oxygen, and what's the ratio on this? 1 to 144 millibuckets of, wait, I missed that. Tetrafluoro, okay, so we have 144 of the, oops, damn it. Can I not? Oh, wait, let me do it. Might need to do it like this. Import tetrafluoroethylene. Excuse me? Huh? Tetrafluoroethylene. What is going on here? Tetrafluoroethylene. I don't know. It's bugged, clearly. Let me just do this. Oxygen, gas. Okay, that shows up at least. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, god damn it. Tetrafluoroethylene. I don't know how to custom set it to a millibucket, so we'll just leave it a bucket then. Okay. So back to what I was doing. PolyTetrafluoroethylene, that needs a circuit of 1. Oh, and I didn't set up this yet. So PolyTetrafluoroethylene, 8 buckets. And there it is, liquid PolyTetrafluoroethylene. God, I've been saying that word so many times. Okay, so let's get that. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Let's get that out of there into our system. Let's go and grab that bucket. PolyTetra. Okay. So why didn't that pop up in our quest book? It did count, but we don't have the hydrofluoric on us. So let's see if we can't remedy that real quick. There we go. Okay, so that will lead the way into the nano CPUs. That's a whole process here, but yeah, we'll get there. We should probably get into the machine holes as well soon, but yeah, I'll have to do some checking up on the base here and seeing that everything is good, and I'll have to figure out where we're going to go next. Okay, I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like or comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that button. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.